Just are we get we
Do we want? I'm just waiting. Are we finished talking about illicit sex tapes? Before we go live?
You see, this has become material. You should have been recording this.
I am recording. We're just not live yet.
Oh right. Okay.
I'll use this for leverage.
Okay. Are you going to put any kind of notification out to say that we're going live?
Yes. Done it already.
Okay.
Great.
Now.
Wait. 3, 1, 5,
What?
2. Hello, welcome back to Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to listen to, but is visible.
Yes!
Got an E in maths, but that didn't sound right to me.
No, he definitely did 1, 2, 5. 3, sir.
There you are.
So why are we on visuals?
Well,
Visualizer.
I'm glad you asked. Was it before when we were talking about what can we call the visible inaudible? What's it?
Is it invisible?
Yeah.
I'll just adjust a little bit so Christian doesn't fall off the screen when he goes up.
That's right. It's good. Yeah. So it is the 50th episode.
As far back as
50th numbered episode.
The 50th anniversary. We've been doing this 50 years now.
To be fair, we have been doing this for nearly 2 years.
It feels like 50 years.
Is it nearly 2 years?
Because we first did it just before Sun and Moon were announced.
But we had a break, didn't we? We did a couple of episodes.
We had a whole year gap between episodes 2 and 3.
We got cancelled.
We've regularly been doing it for about a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Roughly.
I did, when I put the notification out to say that we were going live, I did put 50th anniversary.
Okay.
15th of October 2016.
Good God.
But I corrected myself.
What was it Day of the Doctor, the 50th?
Yes.
Is it day, night, or... I get time. Day, night, or time, but I get them all confused in a way.
Day.
Day
It's
was
Day
the
of the Doctor.
50th. Okay.
Yeah. Day of the Doctor was 50th.
Because
Night
it
of the
was
Doctor was the Paul McGann prequel bit, and then Time of the Doctor was Matt Smith last.
Night of the Doctor.
Because I remember the advert said #save the day, so it's save the day of the Doctor.
So what was the last one of that episode?
No, what was the last one in Series 7?
I genuinely can't.
Just the one just before the 50th.
Christian, you have the computer?
The one where John Hurt turns around is like, boom.
It's so weird, I've literally just been listening to the episode 49 on the way over. So hearing you guys talk about this.
I wanted to say, how good was episode 48, by the way?
Which one was 48?
The one before 49.
Thank you.
The one without or with?
Yeah,
The
no,
one with me.
It was the one with.
Okay.
The last one of Series 7 was Name of the Doctor.
The Name of the Doctor.
Name of the
Okay.
Doctor. That makes
Name,
sense.
night,
Excuse me.
they begin with ends.
Something
It's like
beginning
the
with
Doctor
N.
trilogy, quadrilogy.
But I think we're skipping ahead a bit, aren't we?
We are skipping
We're skipping
ahead.
ahead by like 7 years.
Well, we haven't even explained what we're doing.
No, this is the 50th episode, people.
We haven't even really worked out how we're doing it either.
Well, I've had a thought.
Oh God, help us all.
I think we should do it per series.
Yep.
Okay.
Because each series is like an arc.
Yep.
In the case of, for example, Series 7, where there are 2 separate series, we'll just do each separate one.
Okay, they're separate halves.
Well,
when
I'm
we
hearing
get
nothing but agreement.
when we get to the series with halves,
So
then we'll do them separately.
So we're going to do an
Or-
entire series in one go?
or should
Yes.
So,
or should we
well,
do them
that's
by
what, 10
companion?
episodes? That's nothing. We could spin this out for months.
That's what. Yeah.
Because we
We-
could do
what
series
we- what
1.
we
We
done-
could do series 1 up to the first 2-parter. And then just do it in like blocks.
I'm just worried about it literally taking years to finish.
So maybe either blocks or companions.
Blocks or socks.
Oh no, that would.
That'd be even
take
shorter.
a lot
Wait, let's do
shorter,
Rose
yeah.
in one go.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. Let's
Yeah,
get rid of her the first
Well,
episode and then.
How about we just start with our general thoughts on the series?
yes. I like how I
The first.
explained my thoughts and you were like, yep, but I
No.
disagree completely.
Yeah. No.
Mate, I'm working customer service. I've learned to agree with bullshit.
Yeah.
It's only a minute later when your brain's actually.
I've had to deal with a
what
lot
he said.
of
It was like, oh.
entitled customers today.
I noticed how he's kept the sword out ready.
Yes.
Have you unleashed that as a or are you going to unleash that
Haven't
as a
edited that
separate
yet.
video?
Haven't edited it yet.
No, but when you.
Spoilers.
I
Oh.
just remember the audio of you cutting up in a knife.
There was a video of that.
Yeah, I know, I saw that as well. Yeah,
I
like.
figured there was a word for like a visual audio.
Yeah. I don't know, something. But. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
What were we talking about before I was in?
Doctor Who.
Yes, Doctor Who.
You've got the squeaky chair. I've got the creaky chair.
Don't know if that's being picked up. But yeah, if we just go with like our general thoughts on the series.
Yeah.
and like general of each arc, Doctor, companion,
Yeah.
sort of generalizations.
So we do that first, and then we can pick apart individual episodes.
Yeah, we can do like the general thing for this one as like an introduction to our general thoughts on the show, and then starting next time we can start with series 1. I'm hearing nothing but agreement.
You're not hearing disagreement.
Exactly.
Silence means yes. Always take a gag with you.
That'd be pretty short if we just give an overall thoughts on the show, wouldn't it?
Does this frag smell like chloroform to you?
Sorry, I wasn't listening, so I was too busy thinking
That
about
would be
about
pretty
Maybury.
short if we'd make this one just our overall thoughts on the show. It's just like, yeah, we like it, we like it, we like it.
No,
let's start series
he's talking
1.
about like the overarching malarking. So
Yeah.
we could talk about the overarching for series 1, and then next time start, or we could talk about the overarching of the Russell the Davis.
Yeah, unless we
series,
do split them into 2, maybe. We'll do a series as 2 parts.
Yeah.
So we could do like plot and
Not.
character and other things, maybe.
Yeah. Stories and episodes.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Right. So, series 1, back in 2005.
Back in 1963, the unearthly child, 2 teachers stalk a little
okay,
girl
then
into
season
a
one.
junkyard.
Actually, it was an unearthly child.
Okay,
The
then
unearthly
And,
child.
that's
and,
season 1, we're after
the-
series 1.
Yeah.
Big difference. But yeah.
Where are our fans from? Is there Americanos
What
out
fans?
there? Okay, where's our fan from? Is he American or is he British?
British.
Okay.
No, the thing is, like, they
can
legitimately changed that when the series came back. Like, 'cause the original one was called series, and then the latest one was called season, or was it?
It's still called series 1. It's called Doctor Who brackets 2005 series 1.
Could have sworn they called.
I
remember seeing somewhere that it was like season
them
series.
calling the classics seasons ever since.
Oh, the classics.
Yeah, the classics
Yeah.
were seasons, then
sorry.
became series for the reboot.
I misheard you until you
Continuation,
said the
right?
opposite of what you said.
No, they used the classics
I'm gonna watch
used to
that
be
back and
series,
vindicate
but now
myself.
they're
Seasons, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to distinguish it
Yeah.
between.
yeah.
So, Chris Eccleston.
Chris Eccles cake.
Yes.
Him. I thought
I love how I look the most awkward doing this. Gotta think about what we look like now. It's so weird.
I do love him, but of the new Doctors, he's probably the most forgettable for me.
Which is a shame, because he's bloody good.
But that's probably down to just him not being in it that long, I think.
I don't know with forgettable.
It's-
I've never forgotten any of them.
No, okay.
I feel like he didn't really get a chance to really get going.
Yeah, by the time you get into it, it's already Bad Wolf.
Yeah.
And then he regenerates in the next episode.
I
so
remember
Spoilers.
I remember being devastated when he left because I thought he was really good.
Yeah, I remember saying that, this next dude's got some shoes to fill. Yeah. 'cause-
I can remember actually finding out that it was going to be David Tennant before he.
I had no
generated.
idea.
I had no idea either.
Yeah.
This was back in very early days of the internet.
I was
Well,
big on spoilers though, and I remember there being like a news
Still are.
page where they were
Yeah.
announcing that guy from
did I know?
Casanova was going to be the new Doctor.
Yeah.
I may have known. It's so long ago I can't remember. Oh well.
I remember my a couple of my friends were like really, really annoyed that we weren't going to see Sylvester McCoy regenerate.
Sylvester McCoy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is how much of a like fools they were.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people tried to forget about the movie, but
I mean, even then it wasn't Paul McGann regenerating, was it?
no.
There we go. Just
No,
retcon.
Yeah. We can't say that nowadays, though, can we?
No.
So, the writing. We've spoken about. Well, do we want to speak about the Doctor a bit more?
I quite liked.
PTSD Doctor.
The actor, the
Yeah,
Doctor.
I liked Chris Eccleston's Doctor.
Yeah, no.
Ninth was good. He
I
was-
think that's the thing about the show, though, is that the Doctor's always the best part.
Yeah.
Like even Colin Baker, I'll say I like him.
Yeah, he was a good Doctor.
He gets much better in audio, to be honest. But
Yeah.
we're not. We'll draw a line through that before we get there.
Let's put a big finish to that conversation.
Like the bit that really sold me on Chris Eccleston was in the first episode where he like lots of planets have a north.
yeah.
That line kind of sold it.
I only remember that line because I had a little toy TARDIS money box, and when you'd open the doors, it would do quotes.
I remember that.
And one of the particular quotes was, "If you are an alien, how come you sound like you're from the north?"
Lots of planets.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like that was when I first saw it. I realized that okay, this is actually pretty good, and like his like fantastic. That's so good. Wonderful catchphrase.
Well, I was just gonna say that.
You're really enjoying this visual medium, aren't you? Not being invisible for a change. You're making all the usage of the hand gestures.
I always do this.
You,
we
you
never
don't
see
watch-
you do it.
You don't watch enough Digimon.
No, I don't.
What do you think I normally just sit there like this?
I don't know. How do you guys walk around and play fucking video games while we're doing the podcast? I don't know. They're actually fully involved.
Well, no, but there was a Digimon episode where he handed me the controls and then sat there for 20 minutes making that fast.
20 minutes, come on, it was like 5 minutes.
10, maybe.
Felt like 20.
We'll compromise at 10.
Midway. I don't know. I was just gonna say that
I think it was more than 5.
before the series came back, I had dabbled in Doctor Who, but I wasn't a big fan.
Dabbled in the Who.
In the like, I'd watched a couple. Particularly, I can always remember that I watched Happiness Patrol, the Sylvester,
God, holy man.
which on rewatching wasn't actually a bad episode.
Is that the one where McCoy dangles himself off the edge of a cliff?
No, that's Dragonfire. That's where he first meets Ace.
Oh, that's one of the worst cliffhangers in history.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
for me personally, I'd watched, all Doctor Who's used to be on, like, you
UK
know,
Gold.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd seen bits and bobs. I'd been to the exhibition at Longleat. I
No,
knew,
I hadn't
yeah.
done that.
So like I considered myself like a fan of, not like a fanboy fan, but I liked Doctor Who already. So I was really excited when I heard it was coming back, and I loved it. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Like
You know what? So were you.
Like I knew of it, like we all did.
Yeah.
And, like I knew what a Dalek was, I knew what the TARDIS was, and stuff like that. But I wasn't really deep into the lore.
Same.
If you will.
That's something we should mention. I was thinking about this the other day. That seems to be my catchphrase on this point. Where everyone in the UK knows about who the Doctor is, what the TARDIS is, what Daleks are.
But nobody really watches it.
And,
Some people don't watch it.
And I think we perhaps need to mention it for viewers of an international audience who may not be aware that when we're talking about, we knew what Doctor Who was, it wasn't because we were, like, even non-fans knew.
Yeah, no, they're just,
It's a cultural icon.
they're
Yeah.
British icons,
Yeah.
yeah.
Blue police box.
Yeah.
It's the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Even if it isn't, it's the TARDIS.
Exactly.
But I do remember that like a few weeks before Series 1 started, the trailer...
Were you alive in 1963?
You've
Let's
got
not
a
talk-
TARDIS, bro. We've talked about this before.
TARDIS, bro.
Well, no, technically it collapsed on itself.
Does it not exist anymore?
The one in my room, no.
Oh no.
It was like a star falling in on itself that went into the black hole.
It's made of cardboard and I just kept adding bits
Lego.
to the top of it, but the actual support was cardboard as well.
You know what you should have done? Got a stool.
I did, yeah. I thought that after.
You need to remake it.
Maybe when I've got my own house and I've got a room that I can just...
exclusively for a TARDIS.
Yeah.
That's on my checklist as well.
No,
TARDIS room.
I was thinking I'd just turn the living room into the TARDIS and then have all the electronics built into it. So the TV is built into it, and then there's just like a set.
So instead of being on a sofa watching a TV, you'd be on a sofa in a circle watching the console.
Oh yeah, you'd have the TV there, but then maybe over here you'd have your computer.
You have to sit on the time rotor.
But then it depends.
There
if
are
you're going
so
classic
many
or-
jokes there that I don't know where to start.
Oh, if it's the modern time rotor. Ooh,
And you could
deep,
use the sonic
going down
screwdriver as
deep.
well. So I've watched a video like that. Anyway.
I can do visual gags!
You see, we got bored of them after like the 50th Digimon episode.
Don't speak for yourself, mister. I'm going to leave the room in a huff.
Yeah, I don't do that as much anymore
That's
though.
true.
I've worn that down.
Yes. Or read that as well.
Yeah, but I do. My first sort of memories of the new series was the trailer where Chris Eccleston was running down like a underground tunnel.
Do you want to come with me?
With things blowing up behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then I saw it, it's like, oh, that looks cool. Like, I remember that, is that the same show from like years ago?
Yeah.
And at last, like my mum, she's like, oh, I think so. I never used to watch it, but I think it is.
I remember all the jokes before it came out about like wobbly sets and Daleks not being able to go up the stairs and all that kind
Quarries
of stuff.
in Wales.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Quarry.
Oh.
It's a strange planet. Do you remember, like, I think it was like the day of the first episode being aired, they did like a Doctor Who night kind of thing?
I can't remember.
No, I don't remember that.
No, because I remember it was like hosted, I think it was hosted by Paul McGann.
Was that on the... I remember that.
At the end, they shot it and it regenerated.
No, in the end, I swear, I don't know if I'm misremembering this. I think I am, but like...
Of the night, but I can't remember it being on the same day as the first. Yeah, but I might be wrong.
Because I think at the end Paul McGann said, I'm regenerating. Probably be some northern with big ears or something. Like, I think that was a thing.
I mean, that's a weird thing to make up.
Yeah, like, it doesn't sound fake.
No, I do know there was definitely a Doctor Who night, I just can't remember.
Because I remember going... oh, no, that's where I'm getting confused, because I found the A to Z of Red Dwarf on VHS, which had D for Daleks. Because why the hell not?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
Companion, then.
Rose. Brackets Mickey. Why? What? Okay.
My visual gag this time, bitches!
He's not coming back. Oh, there he is.
I go the whole hog.
Yeah. Yes. The whole...
No, I don't hate Rose as much as I say, but when I was young, I really hated her. I think because the companion I could vaguely remember was Ace.
Oh, yeah.
And then Rose came along, and she was a dick to Mickey the whole time, and I never really grooved with her.
Yeah, like...
I only started to like her towards the end of her run, and then that was for like the last 2 or 3 episodes before she went.
See, like, I liked her during, like, first watching. And then going back... a bit more.
I can't see the bloody mouse in the way.
Yeah, but then, like, going back and watching it again, I really didn't like her for some reason. She just felt too chavvy.
Yeah,
but then watching it again, I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I had no strong feelings one way or the other, if I'm honest.
Fair enough, you're at a midway point.
But then, rewatching it, I really liked everything about the first series.
Yeah,
including
it's got
her.
so much charm.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I hate her, she's just... okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's supposed to be.
I started to get more invested in companions of the show when Martha came along, and then Donna.
We'll save that for series 3.
Yeah.
I have.
Both of us grimaced when he said Martha, so we'll get to that at a later date.
Oh man, let's just remember her appearing in Torchwood. Oh god, that's what we need to talk about Torchwood at some point.
No, we don't. Yeah.
That should be when we've done Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Torch.
We'll mention it. We'll Torch Review.
Torch Reviewed.
Torch Reviewed.
Torch
Reviewed!
Put him in the Torch Refuge. It's just like you just spin. It's probably the knives in there or something.
Do you expect me to be crushed by centripetal force?
Isn't that a ride at a fun fair? You just jump people into a thing and it spins.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to be crushed by centrifugal force. There's no such thing as centripetal force.
Oh.
That's an XKCD comic, I think.
I think it is, yes. Yeah. But it's the other way around. People
no
say the
centrifugal force is
but it does exist. It is. Right.
Rose.
Yeah, I suppose we could do a very quick talk about Torchwood at the end of Series 2 when it was properly created.
Well, either that, or I just thought it would just give us an extra week if we just bash all of Torchwood into one go.
Bash it all out in one
after
go.
Doctor Who. Or maybe the first 2 seasons into an episode.
Yeah, then
Children of Earth and
Miracle Day.
Miracle Day, which I can barely remember.
Children of Earth.
No, okay.
I can remember Miracle Day. I remember Children of Earth.
I remembered the main plot of Miracle Day. But anyway,
that's
Doctor Who.
That's ironically in the future.
Yeah, but after Torchwood, are we going to go on to SJA?
I've never seen SJA.
Not even the crossovers where...
Oh yeah, I saw the crossover.
Okay.
Oh, how about Class?
I've never seen Class.
No, nobody did. That's why it doesn't exist anymore.
Can we just say a couple of sentences on Class? We won't review it properly.
Yeah.
It did not need to be a Doctor Who spin-off.
No.
Nothing to do with Doctor Who.
Really?
It was a lot darker than I thought.
It didn't have the Weeping Angels in it.
They showed up right at the end, and it was the most hokey ending I've ever seen, and I'm kind of glad it got cancelled after the final scene. Yeah, I was enjoying it until they finished it, until the last episode.
Until they made it relate to Doctor
Who. And I was
Who.
like, this is shit now. I don't want to see it. But they leaned...
Not part of my universe.
They leaned too... There were too many filler episodes, and they leaned too heavily on, now this person's died, now that person's died.
They only had like 6 episodes, didn't they?
Yes, and there were too many filler episodes.
But like, the main...
So episode 1 and the last episode were like the only main thing.
The thing that really annoyed me about the concept of Class, where was it set?
Coal Hill.
Yeah, and where is Coal Hill? 20 minutes away from Unit HQ.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's the fucking point?
The dog just shows up in the first episode. He goes, "There's a spatial time rift here now. You have to." That's how he talks. You have to.
Matt Smith doesn't sound anything like that.
No, it was the other one.
It's
Capaldi.
Capaldi era.
I know, that was the joke.
Oh.
You guys. Oh, I didn't realize it was a joke.
No.
You guys
if I had said,
you have to look after us now because otherwise it'd be too dangerous and everything I get you. But
Isn't that how David Tennant sounds without the accent?
you could have just driven down.
really Scotland.
You could have just driven down the road and spoken to you.
You know, instead of leaving it with fucking teenagers.
Stupid. Nothing got killed. Spoilers.
Anyway, no one cares about spoilers for class.
Nobody cares about class.
But no, highly recommend Sarah Jane.
Yeah.
Even
Sarah
if
Jane was good.
Even if it could be a bit childish at times, it's worth it for the characters.
I'm sure. I might put it on my list of eternally growing.
I think honestly, I prefer Sarah Jane over Torchwood.
Whoa, okay.
Torchwood. The best part of Torchwood was Children of Earth.
The worst part.
And then
of
the best
Torchwood.
part of Sarah Jane was like the first 3 years. The last series was a bit, but by that point she died, and they tried to do episodes without.
Really?
Or no, they cut the series in half, and then the ending was just like, and then the adventure continues forever, which was a nice ending, but it just felt that it was like it was 6 episodes rather than the normal. Anyway, back
to series 1.
Well, you did say this would be a series overview.
This
of
is very
Doctor Who
true.
in
This
general,
is very true. Yeah.
So we can mention spin-off.
Like K9 and Crew.
K9 and Company. Sorry.
Yes.
I've got that on video.
It's like a firm of lawyers.
Yes, or that one episode.
It's very dark. And not in the tonal sense, just in the visual sense.
I was going to make that joke.
It was a lot of night filming.
Oh.
A lot of night for day instead of day for night.
And the only thing I can remember that there was a cult and that Sarah Jane found K9 in a box.
Oh.
As you do.
A cult, as in like a gun?
A
Colt
cult.
49?
No, a cult.
Okay.
Mommy away.
Okay.
Mamma mia away.
Yeah.
One of us.
Mamma
it's
Mia
like
Oh.
cult chanting, and I don't.
Google
The jungle.
Why did I start singing along? I know the reference.
Even though that In the Jungle did appear in Rise of the Cybermen and Age of Steel. I can't
did.
remember which part, but
It was when they were cutting
tortured.
people up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they go, I can't
And-
bear it. Listen to that noise. Turn the fucking music on.
One of
Yeah,
our
it's
old
definitely
RE teachers had a brother who was also in that 2-parter. He was the fat chubby guy David Tennant walks up to with the and he's got the
And
earpiece.
who's that related
Mr. Lees.
Oh really?
Mr. Lees, the RE teacher.
That would explain.
It was like his stepbrother.
That would explain
or
why
his
he
brother.
had Sideman on his PDA.
It might have been, yeah.
Ooh.
I did always wonder.
You've got to add like a visual shake to the video in editing.
That's
so that-
editing. He's not going to do that.
Do that. I think you need to realise the reason I only edit things if it's worth it. A lot of the time, it's just not going to be worth it. I'm sorry.
That whole thing
How
will
do
just
you know?
That whole thing would just be cut.
Do you remember me editing Saints Row 3? I had great fun doing that.
I'm sure he did.
Was he there when you edited it?
Yep. He doesn't know that.
Yeah, just that.
Who needs a Foley department we got? What do you reckon on the design of the Coral TARDIS?
I really liked it.
I love
You
it.
really liked it.
I did.
Oh, I really liked it.
But then I don't know if that's just because it's nostalgic for me. It's the first TARDIS
Yeah.
I bonded with.
I missed the round things.
Yeah, not
missed
even
the
that.
graphics.
It's just the first images. I have snapshots of the classic TARDISes in my head, but that was the first
TARDIS you remember.
my TARDIS sort of
I
thing.
tell you why I like it is because it reflects the Doctor's. Well, I don't know. I'm doing a triangle like TM. It reflects the Doctor's character. A bit, albeit because the console is all jumbled and
Just thrown it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big old mess.
Yeah, like.
And there was like a bicycle pump and like
But then
all sorts of
like,
shit.
I
Hammer.
did, but then like I wasn't a big fan of Matt Smith's first TARDIS, the orange one.
No,
I loved that.
No, I didn't like that one.
I loved it. It felt more like a big ship. It
big
felt
shit, maybe.
It felt big on the. It felt like it because we did actually see the.
Well, it always felt bigger on the.
Well, no, because we had the one scene of him
excluding anything apart from the console room. I didn't like his console room. Everything else was fine. I liked the Doctor's Wife episode where they went deeper into it.
Yeah, like that was the first time we properly saw corridors inside the TARDIS.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me where they saw it was the friggin' wardrobe.
I just wasn't a fan of the console room of Matt Smith's.
I liked it.
It was a bit too orange for me, I think.
Okay, it was a bit orange, but I loved the design, the concept of it.
See, I
didn't. It was kind of oddly levelled. I'm a traditionalist.
Yeah, but then again, it represents the Doctor's character. It was crazy. It was all over the place. It didn't make much sense. It was a bit wild and wacky.
I think one of the reasons, thinking back, they kind of kept a lot of the elements of the choral theme with the kind of random bits on the console, but tried to make a new one as well. And I kind of remember thinking, why have you done?
It was like it was set between.
You know what I mean?
And it was like a weird cross between his second TARDIS and the choral TARDIS.
Yeah, I did like
It's
the
like
second one, the steampunk one.
Yeah, if you take the steampunk one and the choral TARDIS and slam them together, you get the orange TARDIS.
That was the one that was first in the snowman one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they just added bookshelves for Capaldi's
Yeah.
one.
And they made it a lot more steampunky.
Yeah, they did add more stuff.
I've probably told this anecdote many a time, but I saw that TARDIS before it was revealed to the public.
Oh,
because I
I think I remember you telling me.
Yeah, because I was
anyway.
on the set for it, because I helped deconstruct part of the set for Flatline. It's quite terrifying to see an articulated JCB going straight towards the very TARDIS set at high speed. That was quite terrifying. And they spelled Dalek wrong, like on one of the flats.
Darlek.
Yeah.
Darlek.
That's Bristolian for Dalek.
It's Darlek.
It was in Cardiff! Yeah, they spelled it with an R, like Darlek. It's just really weird to see on like the official Doctor Who set.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
The one thing I did like about the orange TARDIS was the bit underneath.
I was about to say that, and they've
With the
kept
swing.
that as well.
I did, yeah.
They haven't kept the whole like room underneath, but they've kept the maintenance access.
Have they refreshed it for this?
We don't know.
We don't know because we're spoiler free.
Yes.
So much.
I haven't even seen the trailers or interviews or anything.
You haven't seen any of the trailers?
No, I don't. All I know is that it's Jodie Whittaker. I've seen the picture of her. What was her costume?
I've seen that. Yeah.
And I've heard rumours that it's meant to be Bradley Walsh as the companion.
Yes,
but that's all I know.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not. Because I do a reaction channel. I purposely avoid.
I will say that I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything like that. My opinion on it so far. I'm a lot more confident about it now. Having seen the trailer,
Okay.
I'm a lot more confident.
But then I think I was from the moment she was in the TARDIS at the end.
It feels like it's going to be a lot. Yeah, to be fair, I wasn't sold, and then she said, "Oh, brilliant."
Yeah.
And
What
then I was
really-
like, okay.
She's a good actress.
I was fine with it, and then I was sold on it, and now I got to wait for the actual.
What lowered my expectations somewhat
was the costume?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
It's a bit bland.
The tone, I thought the character was. I didn't know what.
It's
you can't
too
tell
pastely.
what character they're going
Yes.
for, but it seemed.
It looks like someone's coloured it in primary school with pastels.
It looks like somebody they just pushed it through at H&M. Tell me I'm wrong.
What I would find interesting. Actually, I kind of really liked her in the Capaldi suit at the end. I thought that really worked, and I thought, oh, she should just keep that.
I liked what she wore. They did a teaser the reveal trailer.
Oh,
she was wearing like a woolen coat and hoodie. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah,
just looked
yeah,
like a hermit.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
seen that. That was fun.
Like again, as long as they treat her, as long as they write her as the Doctor, not as a female Doctor.
Yeah.
we'll be fine.
Yeah.
But then again, it's Chris Chimble, and
Yeah. The thing I worry about.
Cyberwoman.
we've listed it before.
But then
He
do
doesn't
we
have the
blame
best-
do we blame him for Cyberwoman or do we blame the costume design or the people who made the skimpy Cyberwoman costume?
Well, somebody had to write it in the first place.
But he could have envisioned like just a proper cyber
He used to have
woman.
to sign off on it.
Couple of things.
As a writer, not as a producer.
Writer's not the same as showrunner.
True.
Yeah.
So not every one of Moffat's episodes was the empty child.
True.
Or
Or Blink.
Yeah.
Or
We don't.
other ones
What-
that were good.
What he's really good at is making TV shows.
Yes.
Not making TV series.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's made good things in the past. So.
Is it Broadchurch?
Broadchurch, yeah.
I've heard that's very good.
Yeah.
good enough to
Yeah,
show
so
the finale,
maybe
obviously.
he's better. Like Moffat
Again,
was a better writer
we don't know
and a
till we've
crap
seen it.
showrunner, and maybe this is the flip side.
Perhaps a bit harsh.
Yeah.
First thing that came out of my mouth.
I still understand why people always complain that he kills people. Like, who did he kill?
I swear he killed less people than bloody Russell T Davies.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Can I just mention one thing? When I said that we're spoiler free, for some reason, instantly I got an image in my head of the two of us walking down the corridor like the twins in The Shining. Going, we don't have spoilers here. That's why I started laughing and looked at you because I was about to say it. Okay. So yeah, there you were.
Does that make... Oh, God.
What, the boy on the bike?
Since we're trying to remember his name, I can't.
Are you the guy getting sucked off in the room with the weird masks?
Are you talking about The Shining?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh.
Moving on.
He opens a door at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was thinking
God
of the
closes
right,
a window.
Right,
God closes his eyes
Film.
on us.
Series 1?
Yeah.
We'll get to there,
As a
we'll get there
whole.
eventually.
As a whole, what do we think of Series 1?
Great
Good start. Good start, yeah.
So, I started rewatching
Gets
Doctor
better,
Who like
but-
half a year ago or something. I only got as far as Series 1. What struck me on a rewatch was that they really had to make sure that every episode was really good because they had to make
Why
sure.
we're getting fired.
Yeah,
Getting cancelled.
exactly, yeah. And I think that really does stand out because nothing really...
Long game.
Yeah, I was about to say, apart from one exception, nothing really seems like a filler.
Yeah.
Although that does set up the finale.
No, that's not a filler. It's not a filler, it's just not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not memorable. It's only when you get to the end and they say, oh, I was here 1,000 years ago on Satellite 5. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that happened.
Mighty Jack Professor, the Holy Hydrographic Max Rodenfur.
Is it Rodenfo or
call it
Max
Max.
Araxenfo?
He says it wrong in the episode.
Does he?
That's
Oh.
not what's scripted, yeah.
Okay.
He says Max Araxenfo.
Because I can
Because
remember
I-
looking it up and it was Rodenfo.
There was a bit in probably... What was the theme that came afterwards?
Doctor Who
Confidential.
That's the one. That was in the theme tune there. There was a bit where it was him doing take after take after take after take of it and getting it wrong every time, and that was the best they
Just
could
fuck
do.
it, we'll keep
Yeah.
God damn it.
But
Sam.
then, does that mean that because that's what they used in the episode,
That's what's canon.
that's canon?
It's
It
not,
was-
it's not called
it was-
Raxenfo anywhere else.
It
It's,
was meant,
it's always
but has
written
it ever
Raxenfo.
been anywhere else?
Well, in supplementary material.
Like the
Okay,
Doctor Who
yeah.
trading card game.
Yeah.
I still
Battles in
got
Time.
cards, I still got
Yeah, I
them.
still got them as well.
My headcanon is just that the editor just said it wrong because it's a complicated thing to say.
He's also an
I had to
idiot,
think
so-
for a moment then as well because you said the editor.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
I
shooting to the editor, not
Yeah.
the
I remember-
editor, not
That's what
the
my brain went. Was that
editor.
oh, yes, his name?
I remember seeing the
Simon Pegg.
the next time trailer for that, and he goes, it had him in it going, "I'm the editor," and I thought he was going to be a Time Lord,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Doctor, the Master, the Editor. But alas, was not to be. But yeah, turns out Russell T Davies is a really good writer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What he did really well in his writing was doing kind of like real people.
Yeah, his was a lot more British.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a
definitely.
very British vibe about the RTD era compared to the Moffat.
Like when they go to the council estate and have them like
Yeah.
It was very...
just eating chips.
yeah.
It was very familiar, which I think is kind of a good thing because it was the very first series they need to introduce people into it. That's why pretty
Yeah.
much every episode of season 1 took place on some form of Earth.
Yeah.
I think 90% of the series has taken place on some sort of Earth. You might get like 1 or 2 episodes.
But I mean, like, it wasn't until like series
per
2.
series
Hang on
with
a
like
second.
other planets.
I'm getting this thing.
He's getting a thing.
It's got a thing.
Oh, is he getting the DVDs? He's getting the DVDs. He's getting the DVDs, folks.
Oh dear. Have they got like episode guides inside them? I don't know what
Guides
accent
inside
that's
him.
They've got episode guides inside them, you know.
I don't know what.
Somebody got Rose, End of the World, Unquiet Dead, Aliens of London, World War III, Dalek, Long Game, Father's Day.
So if they're not on Earth, they're around
Earth.
Earth's orbit.
Yeah.
But we never,
Series
we
2,
never tend
New
to,
Earth.
we never tend to leave the
Episode
sun.
2?
Yeah, but that's like
That's series
Yeah.
4.
it's probably because you started watching that one and put put in.
No, I had them 1, 2, 3, 4, and I ended up looking at the top one. New Earth, Christmas Invasion, New Earth, Tooth and Claw, School Reunion, Girl in the Fireplace isn't on Earth.
Set on Earth, though.
It's...
Oh, of course.
Spaceship.
Yeah.
The spaceship isn't on Earth.
Isn't the spaceship
But the majority of the
orbiting
episode
Earth?
takes place on Earth.
Yeah.
Isn't the spaceship around Earth?
No, it's just in space.
No? Oh, okay.
But
Still on Earth, no.
The first one that isn't on Earth is the Satan Pit. Impossible Planet, Satan Pit.
Yes, Impossible Planet, yeah.
I mean, technically New Earth, but...
No, that's still Earth.
No, that's... no.
All right.
We don't have
Technically,
Earth.
it's the 15th Earth since the original.
New
York. Yeah, 15th New York.
Yeah. Yeah, any more? Then it's
Army
Fear
Ghost
Her,
Doomsday.
Army Ghost and Doomsday.
They're all on Earth.
All on Earth?
Yeah, even the parallel ones, they're still Earth.
So we technically had one...
But 2
Proper.
episodes. 1 not on Earth, 2...
Smith and Jones, Shakespeare Code,
Earth.
Gridlock, 50-50.
Yep, New Earth.
I don't think that's Earth.
Yeah, don't count New Earth. We're talking about original Earth.
So that's 4.
Yeah.
Daleks in Manhattan, Evolution of the Daleks.
No, wait, we're not counting New Earth. So
just
there's
2.
only... Yeah, 2. Even though
Impossible Planet, Satan Pit.
technically
Lazarus
that's one
Experiment.
story.
Yeah.
42, that's not on Earth.
42? Okay.
Oh, yeah, 42.
Which was kind of just a Satan Pit knockoff, in a way.
Same
Yeah.
era. Yep, after 42.
Human Nature, Family of Blood, Blink, Utopia
Yeah.
was not on Earth, and then Sound of Drums and Last of the Time Lords were on Earth.
So we've got about 4-ish.
Yeah.
And...
I think I've missed out the spec. Did the specials come before or
Specials
after?
No,
come
after.
after 4.
Okay. Voyage of the Damned, that's Earth pretty much.
Yeah, Orbit.
Partners in Crime, Fires of Pompeii, Planet of the Ood,
Yep, okay.
Sontaran Stratagem, Poison Sky, The Doctor's Daughter,
Not on Earth.
The Unicorn and the Wasp, Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead,
Yep.
Midnight,
Yep.
Turn Left,
Earth.
In Series 4, they actually started to get
Yeah.
off of Earth a bit.
Yeah.
and then The Stolen Earth and Journey's End. It's on Earth, but it's not in the right place.
Yeah.
I didn't bring all of them with me. Hold the fort.
I think there's 2 that I can think of in the specials. Because Next Doctor was on Earth,
Waters of Mars.
Waters of Mars wasn't, Planet of the Dead wasn't.
Planet of Dead was kind of set on Earth.
It started off on Earth and then they went to a different planet through the tunnel
Yeah.
vortex. I think most of
But
the episodes
it was like
was
set
off-
up around Earth, so...
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit.
Right.
Specials!
Special. How do I get over?
Oh god!
Why did he do this? The Next Doctor. That's on
Earth.
Earth. Planet of the Dead, 50-50.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Waters of Mars.
50-50.
Well,
End of Time 1 and 2.
End of
well,
Time.
Waters of Mars was mainly Mars, but Mars is like
Actually, no,
right
yeah,
next
Waters of Mars
door.
was on Mars, so yeah, that's
And
technically
it
not on
was
Earth.
right next door though.
But it's not on Earth.
It's not in Earth's orbit.
If we're
It's-
counting,
yeah.
although it's not Earth, it's a different
It's
planet.
not Earth. Yeah. Yeah.
Season 5.
America.
In America.
No. Sorry, that was season 6.
Yeah.
We
Apparently
know-
there's no audio, but that we are recording audio, so
but there's no.
got it. That'll do it.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now?
If you missed all that, it'll be on the VOD. If
Just
this gets
watch
uploaded.
like the first 10 minutes.
No. 38 minutes. I should be.
Yes, all good.
Okay.
Hey!
Sorry about that.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Yeah, at least someone's tuning.
We're currently going through episodes of Doctor Who that were on Earth.
Yeah.
11th Hour was on
Earth.
Earth. The Beast Below was not.
Nope.
No.
Well,
No, it wasn't.
no, it's on Starship UK, which was stupid.
Was it orbiting Earth?
No, it was just a space
okay.
whale.
Yeah.
Just off in. They're looking for a new planet, I think.
Yeah. Victory of the Daleks.
Earth.
The Time of Angels, Flesh and Stone, Vampires of
They
Venice.
weren't
No,
on Earth.
they weren't on
Time of
Earth.
Angels, Flesh and Stone were not on
I'm
Earth.
thinking of the other ones. Yep.
So that's another 2.
I've stopped. I lost count because of the audio problems.
Vampires of Venice.
Earth.
Amy's Choice.
Technically not on Earth.
No.
The TARDIS.
It was like set on Earth, but they weren't on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that count, or is that 50-50?
50-50. Someone keep track of this, please. The Hungry
They
Earth
can.
and
They
Cold Blood.
missed half of it because of the
Yeah,
audio.
that was Earth.
Vincent and the Doctor.
Yeah.
The Lodger.
Earth.
The Pandorica opens and the Big Bang.
Earth.
Earth,
Yeah.
Earth. This one hasn't even been unwrapped.
Oh, that's how much you like it.
None of these. Oh no, some of them have since.
Yeah.
Right.
Christmas Carol.
Earth.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No.
Flying fish?
Yeah. Weird planet that was kind of like Earth.
Yeah.
I think
Not
we-
Earth.
I think we've reached a stage now where they're not on Earth as much anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah.
We're not on Earth anymore, Toto. The Impossible Astronaut
It
on
was.
the Day of the
well,
Moon.
I
Is that
think.
on Earth?
I think. Oh,
1963.
we started this
My
because we were
memory goes
going
a
on
bit
about
fuzzy.
how Russell T Davis kept it to Earth a bit. Now we've kind of
Yeah.
moved off of.
This is important.
Yeah.
Curse of the Black Spot.
Yeah, Pirates Earth.
Yeah.
The Doctor's wife.
Not Earth.
Was that the TARDIS one?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Rebel Flesh and the Almost People. Where was that set?
I think that
It
was.
was a drilling place, but was it on Earth or was it on some?
Oh
random
man, I need to
comet?
watch Series 6 again. I don't remember any of these.
No one cares.
I don't
about
remember
this.
any of these either. I've got to be
Yeah,
honest.
I think that was on like near future Earth with the gangers.
Rebel.
I remember the gangers.
Yeah, because I remember how stupid it was.
The Rebel Flesh. Yeah, it is Earth in the
Okay.
22nd century.
Okay.
Yep.
Beep, beep, beep. The Almost People. A Good Man Goes to War was not Earth.
No.
Nope.
Let's Kill Hitler.
Yeah.
Night Terrors.
Earth.
Earth.
Earth. Yeah.
The Girl Who Waited.
Not
was in
Earth.
That was not Earth.
No,
That
yeah.
was like a weird hospital-like
Yeah.
building.
Earth or not Earth? The new quiz show.
The God Complex was not Earth.
No.
Closing Time
Which
was
one was
Earth.
God Complex?
They were all
The
like
Minotaur.
just trapped in a hotel.
Oh, I like.
I really liked that one, yeah. Closing Time was Earth.
Yeah.
And The Wedding of River Song.
In a universe that no longer exists.
So technically not
But-
Earth.
No, it was Earth though because it was
Yeah.
Earth that no longer exists.
Earth that was broken.
Yeah.
What do you think, viewer?
We're almost there, folks.
Just halfway through the pile.
Fucking hell.
The Doctor, the Widow, and the Wardrobe.
Earth?
Not Earth.
No, it was Earth.
No, partially.
It was Earth.
Half of it was. Half of
Oh,
it was
yeah,
on Androzani planet.
Was it?
It was. It wasn't this. I don't know if
Don't
it
you mean
was the same.
Androzani?
I don't know if it was the same Androzani, but it might have been major or minor. It was like a twin planet to Androzani.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Asylum of the Daleks.
Not Earth.
Dinosaurs on a Spaceship.
Not Earth.
A Town Called Mercy.
Earth.
The Power of Three.
Earth.
The Angels Take Manhattan.
Earth.
The Snowmen. Earth. Bells of St. John.
Earth.
Yeah. The Rings of Hatton.
Not
Akaten,
Earth.
not Earth, and one of my favourite episodes.
We'll get to that. Cold War. Earth. Hyde.
Earth.
What was that one?
Hyde.
I think speaking of
To
the
the
rings,
YouTubes.
speaking of rings, I think the only thing people really love about it.
Speaking
is
of
speech,
rings.
and that's kind of the
And
only
the
thing.
music.
No, I didn't care about music.
Oh, the invisible thing.
Oh, that was
Which
Earth.
one? Oh, Hyde. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how wonderfully forgettable it was.
Yeah. I just remember the twist that they weren't enemies; they were lovers or something.
Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS.
Not
Not
Earth.
Earth.
Not Earth. The Crimson Horror was Earth.
Yeah.
Nightmare in Silver. I want to say not Earth.
No, it was a
Translore.
No, it was an arcade planet.
No, oh yeah, Nightmare Silver. Ignore me. I'm
The
thinking
name of the
next
Doctor.
Trenzalore.
Oh,
Yes.
one, but future Trenzalore.
The Day of the Doctor. Partially Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, which one was this?
The 50th.
Yeah, that was Earth. Sorry, I'm thinking of Time of the Doctor.
That's
Which
They released that as a
past
separate one?
Trenzalore.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a Christmas.
50th and the.
Yep.
Earth.
Yep.
Series 8.
We're nearly there, guys.
No, look what they've done here.
Wait, no, that wasn't.
Difficult is that?
That wasn't Earth.
It was partial.
That was Trenzalore.
I'm thinking
Time
of
of-
both
you're
of them
thinking of the
together.
50th.
Yeah.
I mean, it says orbiting a backwater planet. You can't get much more off of
I'm
Earth
thinking
than that.
I've literally thought of both of them as the same episode. That's why I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's 50% Earth. 50, yeah.
It's
The exact
just
same one I've got.
So.
When did you get this one? This is mine.
I get in the future when you've already opened it and watched
Okay.
Time travel.
it. Timey-wimey.
Deep breath.
Earth.
Earth. Skin.
I can't remember the deep breath.
About this first with the blue made out.
I remember.
And it was a callback to the Clockwork.
Clockwork Orange. Into the Dalek.
Not
Earth.
Earth.
No.
Robot of Sherwood.
Earth.
Earth.
Liston.
Oh, listen.
Earth.
Yeah. Earth.
No. Well, half and half. They went back to like young Danny Pink, and then they went to Danny Pink's descendant, who was like at the end of the universe.
Which still doesn't make any fucking sense.
No. What, the fact that he was at the end of the universe?
No, just the fact that he exists because he fucking dies.
I can't really remember, if I'm honest.
Well, maybe when Danny was at war, he got a little. He wasn't necessarily that safe when it came to the people he
Yeah.
had intimate.
What you don't get is
relations
that because
with.
the TARDIS translates everything, you don't realise that future Danny is actually talking Afghanistani.
or
Afghan Danny.
or
Afghan.
But like,
or-
Danny Pink dies, so
or
how can he
a big
have offspring
theme.
with Clara?
A
It's quite
big
heavy.
theme of Matt Smith's era was not Matt Smith. Yeah, it was Matt Smith's era. Was it
Capaldi.
Capito's era?
Capaldi.
Yeah, but was it part of Capaldi's era that time could be rewritten?
Yeah.
Was that a big part of it? Because maybe that's just it. Maybe the events of Death in Heaven and stuff overrides what happened
Yes.
there.
But this is the thing to get onto in like 7 weeks.
Time heist.
Not Earth.
The caretaker.
Earth.
Kill.
I like the caretaker.
Kill the moon.
I'm sorry, that... What? I don't remember that one.
Mummy on the Orient Express.
Not Earth.
Flatline.
Earth.
Ah, you know it was on Earth.
Yeah, it was. I love Flatline. It's a great episode.
We'll save that for later. Into the Forest of the Night.
Into the Forest of the Night.
That was Earth. That was a
Earth
crap
is
one.
where
Oh,
the
that's where
trees
the
grew.
trees took over.
Yeah.
Jimbo!
Dark Vassar. Dark Water.
Yeah. Earth.
Earth. Death in Heaven was then Earth as well. Whoa, this is a big one. Size of me.
Which one's this?
Who said?
That's
Ninth.
series 9.
Oblige.
Last Christmas.
Gave you my heart.
But the very next day, you gave it
average
away.
episode that I
The
can't remember.
the dreams of people who were asleep on Earth. Because it was
Yeah.
the Santa Claus one where they were all technically on Earth with the face huggers on
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember
Nick
that
Frost as Santa.
Yeah.
yeah.
I actually liked it, but
One of the
was-
better ones, I think. One of the better Christmas.
I liked the charming ones.
Yeah.
Give me a good character, and I can forgive a lot of the bad
Give
stuff.
you a good character, no chance.
Oh! I don't need one from you.
Yeah, you don't get one from me.
Sounds like a character assassination to me.
The Magician's Apprentice.
Not Earth.
I can't remember it.
Scar!
Oh yeah. The Witch's Familiar.
Half and half.
Scar.
Though.
Yeah.
The first half of Magician's Apprentice was Earth because he was back in time riding a tank in the medieval times.
Oh, God,
And it was mainly Clara and Missy hunting him, and then like towards the end they got taken to. So I'd say it was mainly Earth, that one, and then the Witch's Apprentice would have been Scarrow mainly.
Under the Lake and Before the Flood.
Earth.
Earth, I think. It
Yeah,
could
it
have
was.
just been
it
some.
was a mining operation in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
The Girl Who Died, Stroke the Woman Who Lived.
Earth, Viking England.
Ah yes. The Zygon Invasion and Inversion.
Earth.
Sleep No More. Not Earth.
Not Earth, yeah.
Yeah. Face the Raven was Earth.
Yeah.
Heaven Sent and Hellbent were not Earth.
No.
Did they come back to Earth in Hellbent? Or
No.
just in Galaxy? Yeah. Okay. And then the Husbands of River Song, which was...
It was at the end of
Not
Raven, the Game of Throny gamey chick would chuck the thing on his wrist, teleports away, and then we have like the epic 2-part finale.
Yeah.
I love those two to be honest.
Okay.
Well,
Heaven Sent is...
I
Out
love-
of all of these,
I love-
Heaven Sent. Up there.
I love everything up until the point that Clara stayed alive at the end.
Yes.
She shouldn't have gone off with Throny gamey girl, and she should have gone back and died in that episode. Season 10.
Season 10.
Finally!
Well, this one's really written really small.
It's like a really different box as well.
The Return of Dr. Mysterio. Earth.
Earth, yeah.
The Pilot. Mainly Earth.
Yeah, yeah.
Smile.
Not Earth.
What was that one?
They. It was like when.
The wheat field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smiley robots.
Yeah. Thin Ice.
Earth.
Just Knock Knock.
Thin Ice.
Thin Ice.
It was on the Thames, wasn't it?
The big thing underneath the frozen Thames.
I didn't see that episode.
Oh. I thought it was quite a good one.
So at the end of episode 2, at the end of Smile, they open the doors and then there's an elephant stomping on the frozen Thames. Did you just assume that was a funny ending, and then they went on
Well, no,
to...
I think I missed the episode because I was out.
Should we try and find an image of it to see if it... Even just like the villain, or just like a picture, just to see if we can...
Don't ever
jog the memory.
So.
Oh. Doctor Who. Thin Ice, Doctor Who, Imagez.
No. Oh my god, look at that picture of Capaldi.
That one.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
It was actually quite... I wouldn't say it was a good episode, it was a fun episode.
Yeah, episode.
I legit do not remember that episode.
Anyway, we got to get a move on here.
Yeah.
Knock Knock, don't remember that one. What was that?
Poirot in the house.
What?
His mum turned out to be the woman at the end, but she was younger than him because she was made of wood.
Yeah, that's right.
And it had a load of... Bill moved into a flat share with a load of students.
Oh, yes. Why did you say Poirot?
because Hercule Poirot was the actor playing the old man.
You know, the actor Hercule Poirot.
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name.
Do you mean Kenneth Branagh?
No.
Is it like David Suchet?
Yes,
Yeah,
Suchet.
Suchet.
I know, because it was in the Murder on the Orient Express.
Modern films, don't follow them. He works at a cinema, so...
Orient Express was, like, Murder on the Orient Express was actually pretty good.
I've heard mixed things.
It's a very mixed film, but it's good fun.
I'm trying to think of a joke that gives away the twist, but I can't think of one. Oxygen.
Not
Where the
not
doctor
very good.
became blind, yeah.
Ah, yes. Jesus, I don't remember many of these. Extremis. Excuse me.
Extremis. Yes,
Extremis?
that was...
Like the weird, it was like with all the monks and things, and
but
the doctor was
the
like...
pyramid just suddenly appears.
No, this was
yeah.
before the pyramid, though.
Oh yeah, that was
The pyramid
it was
the
the
next episode.
Yeah, it was the episode where they were going through in the fake universe.
Yes!
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what, we'll save that for later.
We should maybe we should be doing our research before Doctor Who review, but too late.
Yeah.
Well, when we get on to Series 10, I'll look up all the episodes.
Yeah.
We've got a while.
Yeah.
I think I
least
remember
10
more
weeks.
because I reacted
Then we got
to them.
the Pyramid at the End of the World.
Yep.
The Lie of the Land.
Lie of the Land?
It was where
Oh,
we
was that
revealed...
Death by Sunlight? Death by Scotland.
No.
Oh, it's the next one, after the Pyramid one.
Okay, yeah. And it revealed that it was Missy in the vault, I think.
Oh, who fucking knew? Oh yeah, because
That's all I remember
Oh, because it
about
was like a technical four-parter, wasn't it?
Weird.
Because they had the
weirdly,
Doctor going blind, and then the
Yeah.
extended parallel universe one.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Emperors of Mars.
Not Earth.
Mars.
The Eaters of Light.
That was
Scotland.
the crappy Scotland.
Death by
one.
Scotland.
Don't remember that one at all. World Enough
That
and
was the
Time.
one that was written by the woman who wrote Survival.
Oh.
And it was really boring.
Yep.
I don't remember at all. World Enough and Time.
Can you tell what series we don't remember very much?
Oh, it was the Cybermen, wasn't it? The one
Oh,
before
yeah.
that.
Holy shit.
Double Masters.
I just didn't know what it was called.
And then Origin of Cybermen.
Yeah.
The two-parters.
And then the Doctor Fools.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was both not Earth. Okay, last one.
So far.
Twice Upon a Time. Not Earth. Wasn't
No, mainly Scarrow, wasn't it?
it? Yeah.
Partially Earth at the
Or
start.
no, Mondas, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was not Earth.
Not Earth.
But then they went to Scarrow for a bit as well. Because they saw Rusty.
I can't remember.
I really can't remember.
And Swatton.
I'm not
I'm
joining
swatting
in.
as well. Just switch the fan on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Right. So that concludes whether episodes were on Earth or not. Where the fuck were we before that?
Doctor Who Series 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back like God knows how many episodes.
Exterminate. Or...
So it's too late to talk about individual episodes now.
Yeah, maybe
so-
we'll like maybe for next time we could think of like our favourite episode, our worst episode,
Yeah.
episodes
Of season
that was
one?
Yeah.
episodes
We'll just
that
do-
not a lot of people like but we thought was good maybe.
We'll just focus on series 1 next.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, yeah,
Are we including Chris?
no Christmas
That's
Invasion.
series
That's
two.
series 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
2-0.
Christmas one is always the one
Zeros.
after series
Yeah.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's number 14 of the previous series.
No,
Production wise,
Was it?
Yeah, production-wise, they call it episode 14.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
DVD-wise, they don't.
No,
they released
Yeah,
it
DVD-wise,
with-
there isn't, but it's always classed as episode 14.
I mean, we had Twice Upon a Time, which was obviously the same series as the previous series. Cause
Is it Generation 7 or is it Generation 8? Who
Did you
knows?
see the poll? Did you see the poll, by the way?
You're both fucking wrong.
Yes,
Okay.
They got.
It's cheating! You both voted in it, for God's
You
sake!
can vote as well.
By 1 point.
I was about to say something. There was a. I've lost it.
Oh.
What were we going on about before you said Gen 7?
Production numbers.
Production number.
Yeah, which series?
No, they got to a point where they started getting money hungry with the DVDs and releasing the Christmas specials separately.
Yeah.
For the first 4
yeah.
series or so, the Christmas special was always connected to the
yeah.
series.
Yeah.
And then they did the specials and they got spoiled by 4 episodes
Yeah.
on a DVD box set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just brought up a poll there just for
Okay.
our own perusement.
Has any more? Oh no, one more person's voted.
Yeah.
For what?
For
Yeah,
8.
one person was fucking you.
No, one more person after me.
So we had 8 votes by the end of the last podcast.
More than the numbers?
There's 9 votes now.
78. Oh, no. 9
That's
times.
how are we going to
0.78.
decide this when they do come out? Sarah
7.
B? Whatever.
Sarah B isn't like the
Like-
law of the land. It's just what's his name, Joe Merrick, who just doesn't
Yeah,
shoot us up. It's
that-
whatever
I
he
mean, if you
thinks.
look on Survey right now, it's friggin'. They're in Generation 7. Because the new
That's
generation.
that's just what he thinks. We disagree.
See, I haven't been on Sarah B since Ultra.
It's not like
came out.
it's not like an official source of information. It's just a guy who follows Pokemon news and
So
updates
how-
his website.
What's the most official source of information we can use to determine what gen it's part of?
Pokemon.com.
Yeah, but I don't think
Do they-
I don't
do
think
they
Game
say
Freak
gens?
have.
No.
No, this is a fan thing.
Is it though?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, they say the next generation, but I don't think they've numbered them.
I'm just going to search generation at Bulbapedia and see what it brings up. There's a grouping of the Pokemon games that separates them, blah 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 blah, based on the Pokemon they include. In each generation, a new set of Pokemon moves and abilities that did not exist in the previous generation are released. So this is what your argument was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mine and Ozzy's argument is just these are the
They're
new
just
gen-
switching around the order because
Yeah.
they want to test the software.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it part of the new generation.
What we're saying is that this is basically
We're back.
the Fire Red and Leaf Green of Gen 3, but they're releasing them before Gen 3 because they want to test the Switch software. That's what
So
we're
Fire
saying.
and Leaf Green are part of Generation 4 then?
No, they're part of Gen 3. What we're saying is that they're doing it the other way around because they
Gotta
want
be
to
honest,
test the software.
I'm starting to come round to that one.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm just going to compromise, sit on the fence, and say they're not in the generation because they're not.
Well, the only problem is I
don't-
can't change
they're
my
remixed.
mind now because
I
we've made
don't-
a bet.
I don't think.
So I've got to stick through with
What was
Generation
it-
8 even
what
if
was
I...
it- what was
it was
it?
like a 5 or
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they're Gen 7 though. Even though I'm leaning.
I think they will be-
7.5?
I think they'll be categorised in Gen 7. It's the same way like the specials. Like, it's technically one, but it's actually the other. 'Cause as far as I'm
Wait,
concerned...
what?
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't... You know what?
Specials?
Doctor Who specials. Like, I don't really know what I'm saying either, to be honest, but like... As far as I'm concerned, the new generation starts when the new games are released with the new Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
everything up until that point, regardless of what system it's on, is part of that previous generation.
I get
Yeah.
that, but I don't think they're Gen 7 because they're on new hardware. I think they're either Gen 8 or they're no Gen.
Although they
Although-
have got the same art style as Gen 7.
Yeah, but Gen 8 will have the same art style. As
What
Gen
about
7.
something like
Will-
Mystery Dungeon?
Will it though? But what
That's
if...
not part of the main
Well,
series.
no, but then what... Yeah, no.
They've really sort of thrown a spanner in the works with these games because they've called
Yeah.
them main series games, even though they're not. So we have to decide where
Yeah,
to go.
So are Fire Red Leaf Green, are they main series games?
Yeah.
But then what
Yeah.
What if they do release the next lot of games and they don't use the same art style as this?
Then
we have no
then we can
What
argue
generation
about
are
We
that for
have
half
no
an hour.
information on
Okay.
the new games.
What are Heart Gold and Soul Silver in? Generation 4, Generation 5? But
They
same console.
are 4.
Yeah.
Why? They're still on the same console.
Because they came out between...
But that's the opposite of what I'm
black and
arguing.
white.
Also, they came out before the next generation, so therefore they're still
But
part
that's
of the previous
Rich,
generation.
that's the opposite of what I'm arguing. I'm saying it's on a new console, so it can't be the same generation as the previous one. You're saying this one was on
We're
the
on
same
about
console.
consoles, not Pokemon and not colours. consoles.
I was reading you in and then I lost you. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm saying it's Generation 7. But anyway,
Well,
that's...
I can't change my mind now because I've already put this
right.
bet on. So even if I do change my mind in the future because more information comes out, then
You're stuffed.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to tweet Junichi Masuda and hope he sees it and understands English.
At Pokemon Company.
well, no, you type it out, Google Translate it, tweet that at him,
Tweet
wait
both.
for his tweet
Twitter
to
has an
come
auto
back.
translate thing. Anyway.
Tweet them both.
Literally, the only way we're going to agree on this is by getting like word of God because it's a fan thing. So whatever we read online, it's just
Just
gonna
Google it. Are Pokemon Generations official?
I don't.
Be... No, it said it was unofficial.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. The only way we're going to get a definitive answer on this is if we ask like my uncle who works at Nintendo.
He's got like 10 Paragons. That's amazing. 50 Mews.
That just means he's a gambler.
No, it's normally the scientists in the Pokemon games that would give you.
No, but I mean because he's always on the slots because you have to buy Porygon
okay.
with coins.
Okay.
9,000 on red and 4,000 on blue.
Oh, geez, I can't remember. Oh, really?
9,999 coins on red and 4,444 on blue.
Oh. Was there another one that was the other way round?
Nope.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's intentional or just a bug.
Who knows?
No one knows.
That's
No
why
one
I like it in
cares.
blue.
I liked blue because it had a turtle on the cover.
Blastoise!
That's it.
Blastoise!
He's Blastoise the 5th Musketeer.
Christmas sock
Oh, for fuck's sake.
with a hole.
Jesus Christmas. But
Barefoot. Jesus Christmas.
Spider-Man sock. With
I
a
made this
hole.
look easy, said Spider-Man on the sock.
Yeah. I don't
that
wear-
was sock review, that.
I know, but
I like it, that's how one of our catchphrases. That was Blank's review hit. Oh, he's gone again. Oh, God.
I do that at work as well, and then people look at me like, what are you talking about? 'Cause
the only reason my socks have such holes in them
Fucking
is
hell.
because my shoes have
What's
such
for on
holes in
shoe
them.
chat?
Shoe chat there. Holes in my shoes.
Okay, that's it.
I skateboard a lot.
So I was in a job interview the other day, and I was answering a question, and suddenly I felt something under my foot, and I realised that this had happened. There you go. So my shoe just completely fell apart.
Mine's not quite as bad as that.
So yeah.
Okay,
bit
two
of duct-
questions.
bit of
One,
black
did
duct
that
tape
affect
round
the
it.
interview? And two, what was the job for?
One, I
You getting out
I
of
think
the
I wrote it
NHS?
out. No, I'm applying for something else within.
Trying
Yeah.
to work your way up.
Then this.
I'm going to make robots if I get this, which would be nice. Not physical robots though, unfortunately. No lasers.
Mental robots?
Digital robots.
Digital robots.
Mechanorimon.
Yes.
Bless you.
That was the second question. Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Good. Yes. Yeah, I was like literally mid through a third sentence. Like, sorry, I think my shoe's just fallen apart.
Did you actually say it?
Yeah. Well, I had to say
it adds the humour to it.
exactly.
You've got to try and...
Humor is my coping mechanism. Right?
Yeah, I've noticed.
And also, at some point, I was going to have to get up and leave the room. So they had to tell them.
Stepping on one foot and just sliding along with the other.
Or, no, that's the point where under the desk you take off your shoes, kick them to the side, and then pretend that you came in with just your socks on.
Yeah.
I'm just that confident.
Oh yeah, no, it's like my second home. This place, I just walk about in just
Yeah.
my socks.
I did say at the end, I'm going to shuffle out of the room with as much dignity as I can manage, and then once I'm outside, I'm going to take my shoes off.
And what did they say to that?
I just went, all right, good, or whatever.
Oh,
They
dear.
were.
Yeah.
Shoe review. Riv shoe.
Right. So, anything else? Any other biscuits?
Yeah, we should talk about the play that goes wrong, I suppose.
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
I fucking loved it.
Fucking brilliant,
So
wasn't it?
I saw they did Peter Pan Goes Wrong on
Yes,
TV
I
at
remember
Christmas a
seeing
few years
that.
ago. I loved that, and when I drove past the Hippodrome on the bus
Wait, okay, so
on the Tuesday, and I saw the sign up, and it's like, oh my god, it's here for only 1 week.
Yeah. So, the play that goes wrong is a farce. It's a play that is designed to go wrong.
It's as if they're really terrible at putting on a play, and everything goes wrong.
So, like, doors don't open, the set collapses, people get knocked out.
But it's a script.
They
Oh,
forget
100%.
their lines. And,
Okay.
But it's done so
They've got one guy who hears people laughing and just goes and then like always like joins in with the applause and everything, and the others like, stop that.
There's one point where they get the gets one of the tech crew in to help with one of to take over one of the actors because she gets knocked out. So they get the only other female in to read her lines. How did they do that bit with the clock at the end? There have to have been like a trap door somewhere.
Yeah, but that was the bit where I actually cried, was the bit with the clock. When they lay it down on, because one of the actresses is trapped inside the grandfather clock.
Okay.
I think they put her in there because she was unconscious, and then she comes to and carries on doing her part, and they can't get her out.
And they're supposed to lie her down on a chaise
lounge. She faints. So they lie her down on the chaise lounge, they put the clock down on the chaise lounge, and one of the other actors comes in, and his line is, "What's going on?" He's, "What's going on?" And one of the other guys just goes, "She fainted."
Take her temperature. She's burning up.
And then one of them has to recognise her or something. And I can't recognise her. Move her hands from her face.
It's probably funnier in person, to be honest.
The other main bit I really enjoyed was when they were trying to hold the set up and also answer the phone at the same time. You put me in a very difficult position. It's very good, very, very good. Enjoyed it a lot.
Highly recommend. I think there's like a clip of it on YouTube somewhere where they did it for Royal Variety before. We can show us afterwards.
Yes.
It's so fucking funny. No, it's genuinely.
And then I did download Peter Pan Goes Wrong from the iPlayer when it was on because it was really funny.
That's fucking.
That one sounds a bit interesting to me.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
When it came to Disney films, I was always bigger on the boys' Disney films than the girls' ones. So
that's very sexist attitude.
But like Peter
So what do you class Mulan as?
Actually, I didn't really get into Mulan until more of my adult years.
I fucking love Mulan.
I
love Mulan from day one.
I found it boring when I was a kid.
Mulan hipster.
Szechuan sauce, bitches!
I found it boring as a kid, but watching it again as an adult, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Like Mulan and
that's the one with the song.
I'm
gonna put a spell on you, something like that. No, make a man out of you.
Spell on you.
Yeah, put a spell on.
That's Hocus Pocus, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also a song by Nina Simone.
It's just a song.
Oh, okay.
Put a spell on you.
Ba bom, ba bom.
That's feeling good. That's another Nina Simone song.
She wasn't very good at varying her songs, was she?
Fuck you! She's fucking saint, Nina Simone. She's amazing. One of the original Jackals of our time.
But yeah,
the
generic Disney boys ones. So Peter Pan, Hercules, Aladdin.
Hercules.
They're always my favourite three.
Hercule Poirot.
And then Incredibles, but that's kind of a...
I think Hercules was the one that made me always like the bad guys.
Yeah,
not so much because of the film, but because in the school playground afterwards we played Hercules once.
And they always got you to be the bad guy.
Yeah, because everyone was like, I want to be the only one, and I was always quiet because I'm such a quiet reserved chap.
Was this after Blaze? I'm guessing.
No, this was in Blaze before I was like your friend properly.
Oh. But when you were hanging out with Billy, Charlie, and Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. And so
see, we have Henry memories, we have Blaze memories.
Yeah, we have Ha-Ha memories.
Yes.
And we all have tit memories.
Yeah, if only.
Yeah. Long ago.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yourself!
You should know.
Although, to be fair, the tits you're referring to are, like, a sister to me. That's really fucking weird.
Or we're just referring to like uncouth people, a bunch of tits.
Well, she doesn't want to keep them for long anyway, so.
Anywho, moving off topic.
So being the bad guy was really fun.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, no, Hades.
Hades.
But then Aladdin made me love the side characters because I preferred Genie to any of the main characters that were in the film.
I loved Jafar.
I heard the other day
I liked Jafar more as an adult again.
I heard the other day that they couldn't nominate him for an Oscar because it was all. They couldn't nominate it for best screenplay because all this stuff, most of his lines were improvised.
Didn't you hear this from me and the QI book?
Oh yeah,
yeah. During the Digimon World.
You'll be pleased to know that in my head it was like I heard this on some professional production that I was watching, some podcast or YouTuber or something.
Because every other YouTuber apart from me is professional.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I'm another YouTuber apart from I haven't really uploaded a video in a long time. So.
You don't count anymore.
No. I haven't got a fucking... Right, I will do more minifigure reviews, for fuck's sake.
Steve, that you do. You should...
I think there's so much stuff that's been recorded that you just never got round to editing.
I haven't got fucking time.
You should do painting videos.
I'm nowhere near good enough for that.
It's about the character of the person.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
why not?
Okay.
I'm not even going to argue
I've got,
that.
okay. Lego building videos.
That's not bad.
You get a box, you build it on camera, and talk your way through it, and just podcast whilst you build Lego.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I quite like that.
And then there's no editing involved. You just put it all in, cut the beginning and the end off, and make it.
Or just like time lapse it. Oh, I like that.
Time lapse.
New format.
I wish I'd time lapsed the Millennium Falcon. That would have been great.
That's what. Because I got a reward from work recently of like 50 quid Amazon voucher.
Oh, that's almost as much as a Millennium Falcon.
It's enough for the
The
leap-in
pin,
version.
the pin, yeah.
Yep.
I just imagine it's like a French skunk.
Minus
with a pin.
£100.
But what I'm actually going to do is going to get the Gene Stealer Cult Insurrection box. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like one of every Gene Stealer kit. I'm going to add them into my army. I recently bought a pair of Carnifexes. So fucked.
I might finish painting mine soon.
My Carnifex.
I might assemble
Each
them
one
once.
can roll 24 dice.
What weapons have they got? What weapons have they got, mind you?
I do kind of want his head to get coined that.
I don't, because it could seriously damage him.
I meant purely for comedy reasons.
I mean, damage him more than he is already.
Oh. But
Be done.
Twin Devourers with Brainleech Worms. Are you going to check the codex now?
Yeah, I'm interested in this. Where's I put it on? Okay. Who's going to...
Call me when you're done.
This is when you should have brought your 3DS with you, Ozzy.
The Astra Militarum.
I just
Yeah.
have a nap.
Can you upload that to the thing as well, please? Can you
I'll
upload that
it.
to the drive?
Yeah.
Tyranids.
Losing all your money.
Tyrannides.
Nope, he's gone to sleep.
So, what was it?
Carnifex. Down the bottom next to Scream Killers.
Carnifex.
Yep, so Carnifex. So we've got place both monstrous hiding talents with 2 items from monstrous biocannons list, which is Tyranid of Wargear. Monstrous biocannons, 2 Despots of Slimy Magnus or 2 Devourers in each one, so that's 2 on each. So 1 gets replaced with 2, and the weapons of the Hive Fleet. And down further, keep going. Devour with Brainleech Worms, Assault 6, 6 dice. No, yeah, Assault 6.
Yeah, Assault 6 dice. And he's got a few of them.
He's got 4 of them.
Wow.
So 24 dice per Carnifex, and I've got 2 loaded out like that.
Can I show you what I was going to do with my... Can I show you what I was going to do with my Tau Commander, just to make
Go on,
me
then.
feel a bit better?
Go on, then.
If I can find it. Commander in Cold Star. What are we doing? Committing Sudoku? We're trying to kill us. Sudoku! You know.
Mary Carey.
We carve 9 out in your stuff.
Oh, I've been doing stuff behind you for the past 2-3 minutes. Not just with the sword.
Oh.
Or my sword.
Oh, you fucking got me with fucking Sudoku.
So yeah, it's got a high output burst cannon and or missile pod,
Right.
which it can replace with 2 items of the ranged weapons, and it can take 2 additional items from ranged weapons.
Oh, damn.
So what I'm going to outfit him with is 4 fusion blasters, which
It's only
is
Assault 1, but
Assault 1,
Strength 8.
Strength 8 with a commander with ballistic skill 2.
Oh shit, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good actually. But I'd like to see you try and defense against 48 dice.
Drones. Drones.
Mate, if you can defend
drones.
against 48 dice with drones, fucking bring it.
Games Workshop drones unit order.
All that shit down there.
I might just buy up one of the box of like 7 drones and just get like, drones.
Let's buy it. Oh, fine, I'll get something from fucking Forge World, shall I? Because the thing is, like...
I bet Forge would probably sell like a 30cm wide drone or something with 10 wounds.
And wounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Life, hit points.
The giver of life.
Yeah. So these 10 wounds are going to pop out 10 kids.
Yeah.
Oh!
20 if they're all twins.
Yes.
We're doing so well. But the,
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
What was I going to say?
When have we ever done well?
Yeah, so the one thing with the Tyranids is because I can run the Gene Stealer cults with them in a separate battalion, and I can also run Astra Militarum with them in a separate battalion.
Like gene stolen.
Yeah. So I can have 3 separate armies in one army.
That's cool. That's what I want to do with the Siege Demons, if stroke when stroke, you know, at the end
Whenever.
of the universe, whenever I get around to doing it. I want to
And
mix
then
it
when
to
the war
1,000
ends,
cents.
you can build yourself a restaurant.
But
Yes.
as we know in Fallout, war never ends.
I don't know Fallout.
Never changes. Fuck, I messed
Yeah.
up.
Don't know Fallout.
It just reminds me of the question 3 from my personality test. Do you remember? Do you not remember that?
Vaguely.
What is it good for?
Yeah, you said that.
Absolutely
Yeah.
nothing.
True.
Yes.
Say it again.
Y'all.
So,
And on that glorious bombshell.
Is that?
I don't think there's any other biscuits from me. No, there isn't.
No.
Will you be streaming
D&D?
da tomorrow? No, because I know you did the first one. So
Yeah,
just...
no, I'll just push everything up.
With D&D tomorrow,
Yes.
do you guys mind if I make you very quick minis? Because I've got my printer and I can print out some.
No.
As long as you don't actually shrink us down into miniatures.
No. I'll get
that's
some that can represent you guys. Ray's
Yeah.
still coming tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, from what I told him about 1:30. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.5 hours.
Sure.
O'clock.
1.5 hours, o'clock.
Yeah.
Love it.
There was a misunderstanding in the chat.
In the
In the
messenger
message. The
chat.
message. Yes.
Messaging
1.5
chat.
hours, o'clock. I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
And yeah, that I'm slowly getting there. I've coloured in half of the first batch of
Nice.
scans,
Nice.
but then I've still got like 2 batches of scans
Yeah.
to scan on.
Scatches
Yeah,
of bands.
I've just been so busy recently. Like,
No, I just
fucking half term.
it's only just started.
Half term.
There's 6 weeks of this fucking half term.
Yeah, but it's only just started. This is the
I know,
first
it feels
week.
like
It's not half term. It's a
6 weeks
end
holiday.
term.
End of term, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck?
Half term's only a
It's
week.
annoying the crap out of me, is what
I
it is.
fucking love it because the buses are empty. I can get the late bus and still get.
You
to
know
work
what
on time.
isn't empty? The
The
fucking cinema.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Because
else? Do you know
Incredibles
what
has
else?
come out, Mamma
is-
Mia's come out, and the Wasp is coming out.
Do you know what else is empty? The schools. So I have all my afternoons off.
Are you getting paid less though?
No,
Oh, do you get a fixed rate?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
because I do have to go in for the deep clean towards
Sorry,
the end
Rich.
of the holidays.
You have to go in for a deep clean to make
Yeah,
you spick
yeah,
and span
yeah,
ready for
yeah.
it.
You know what
Yeah.
the worst thing is? I'm
Yeah.
doing like manager stuff, not even getting paid for doing manager stuff.
Oh,
I'm still getting base wage. Fuck's sake.
you should.
But then
refuse to do it.
I only get
I'd go
base
down well.
wage, and I've just been upped to like caretaker's assistant, and I still get the same amount of money. I just get extra hours.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm doing like
That's how they get you.
I'm doing like the customer
Oh
assistant
no, but
stuff.
I could have done
and
with the
manager
extra.
stuff. And I'm only getting one thing, whereas some people are doing team lead stuff, or they're doing customer assistant stuff. I'm the only one who's having to do both sides of it. It's so bullshit.
Is that against your contract in any way?
No.
Yeah, because
And
they
that's
always
where
say
they've got you.
additional duties as required.
Yeah.
in
That's
where they've
contracts.
got you.
But it's just bullshit. I'm having all the responsibilities and none of the perks.
I know it's yeah. I was in that position with my job. You've got serious chat. You've got to just think of it. You either say you're not paying me for this, I'm not doing it, or you look at it as the next time I assassinate someone, I can go for their manager's job. I mean, the next time someone leaves, I can go for their job.
I was going to say, we don't have Klingon line of succession at work.
Sorry, I
Yet.
don't know what came over me.
There might be an opening soon, so fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was work chat.
Because unfortunately, work is generally quite unfair in that you're not going to get a job unless you have experience doing it, and you're not going to get experience.
Yeah, and I mean, it is manager experience, which is kind of invaluable. And I do kind of know what I'm doing. Ish.
Whoa,
Occasionally.
a worrying thought.
Yeah, I'm having to add on. I'm 26 now, I fucking hate it. We're all 26.
We're all 26.
Physically.
Much older mentally.
Oh god, I'm not. I stopped growing mentally like, what, year 10?
We've just absorbed your years.
Now, if only we could do that physically, I'd be happy.
Wait, that sounds very...
No.
very,
I want to look younger. I take away the beard hair. I take away the beard. I fucking hate it.
I'm halfway to saving up for my laser surgery.
Nice.
So.
At least you guys don't have a dad and a granddad who are bald and have slowly noticed your hairline creeping back millimetre by millimetre over the past
You have
few
seen
years.
what my dad looks like, right? He's like 90% forehead.
That's true.
The guy who sent out the Guinevere space probe in the Christmas invasion always reminded me of his dad for some reason.
Oh god, don't show off the forehead. No. Why do you think I've grown my hair long, for fuck's sake? To be fair, I can actually get it up to like a pretty decent ponytail. Quite cool.
Oh, yeah, shit, I forgot about your dad. Yeah.
Yeah. High forehead. Folks, it's
High
genetics.
forehead.
Mine's,
Hello, Christian.
I don't know, mine's pretty just average.
Yeah. That was forehead review.
Which is like
Next.
getting old review.
Next review!
Foreskin!
I think that's a good place to end it.
Wait, on the end, on the tip. Interspersed.
Right
We
on
were
the
doing
tip of
so
it.
well.
We've never done well.
No.
We were doing better than usual. Not as bad as usual.
No, but this is going to be like the longest ever
Hour 18.
I don't know if it'll even fit on the on the thing
on
because
the drive.
yeah, because I might run out of storage for the month. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll cut it if I need to.
Yeah.
I'd prefer not to cut it because it's all the video. I want it to be the same.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Are we going to upload this as an audio episode as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, you won't get all the visual gags. Sorry, people.
That's their loss. It'll
Yeah.
drive them to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And thence the links to
Like,
yours.
I am actually going to promote this on Facebook as well.
Oh, good. You did the thing.
Did you just down it?
I downed the last bit, but half of it went down the side of my face.
You got a drinking problem.
Yes.
No, I've got
I got
I've got problems with other
Substances.
recreational.
Substances.
Yeah.
One of the out the window of our office, they've got some
Marijuana
some
plants
flats.
growing up the side of a window.
There are some flats next to ours with marijuana plants growing out of the window, so you were not far off. What is even the plant called? Is it a cannabis plant or is it a hemp?
I think it's a bit of both.
Marijuana.
Whatever you want to call it, it's all the
Yeah.
same thing.
Mary Juana.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh my god, now get that joke in Scooby-Doo.
Hash. Oh, you
Yeah.
only just?
Like Mary Jane, that's like my favourite name. I finally get it.
Only just.
I'm sorry, how much exposure do I have I had to drugs?
The internet's a pretty big place.
Do you mean
I
like,
knew
out of the
most-
womb or in the womb? I don't know. That's like implying that you're like a cripple.
What the fuck?
I was just thinking of thalidomide.